got me hot. Yeah. Got me hot.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Welcome to another edition of Bro Talk Live, the best show in late night for you by us. Bro Talk, we're always on the mark. It's your main man, Jason, in the director's seat as usual. Let's kick it over to my bro, Dex. What up, man?
Dexter Stuckey here. Super excited to hear Bro Talk Live, the best show in late night, and the only reason you logged into Facebook today.
For real, because girl, Facebook is like a mess.
I put a post up today. It didn't get not one like. I said, "Oh, you won't have to worry about me again." Like, I'm out of here.
The land of the dead. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube or also Twitter. Tyler God, what up?
Hey everyone, so excited to be here today. We have an
You look
amazing
fresh and rejuvenated. Look at that face.
Oh, thank you.
Why would you just say like that?
Do we have any stories before we announce where Bill is?
Ooh, when I tell y'all my seat today is a doozy. It's it's a crazy one. It's probably one of the best seats I've ever given in my life, and I can't believe it. Yeah, it's a good
tease. That's a tease for you. Thanks, guys. If you would like to check in, hop in the comments. Bill will be with us shortly. This will be Bill's last show for a couple of weeks, but then he'll be back. So make sure you get your fill of Bill when he comes in. Shout out to Vance. What up? What's up, fellas? Yeah, Facebook is, it's dying. How long do you guys think Facebook will be around for? I mean, it's meta now, so do you think it's going to evolve and be like better in the coming years?
Remember they were trying to get us to buy that metaverse and nobody did it, and now it's just
sitting there.
All them NFTs y'all was sitting there putting y'all money into. What happened?
It looked so dumb at the time. Like, I don't understand what they were thinking.
NFTs and the metaverse is giving real wake up now vibes.
Do you guys have any money in like any of those platforms? Is like
Listen,
like
I barely have money.
Marketplace.
I barely have money in my bank account, let alone those places.
No Bitcoins?
No, I thought about getting on Bitcoin, but it just didn't do it for me. So I hope y'all don't get rich off of it, because I really thought about it and decided not to. So if y'all get rich,
I did too.
I'm gonna be so glad. I catch y'all being rich.
I'm a little risk averse.
Tell me about, like, I'm looking right, and people tell me like, "Oh, I got a good parlay, And then in my one group chat, they were talking about like sports betting, right? And mind you, I work in advertising, and I've been doing clients with sports betting and stuff. I didn't know people were making money like that. Like, I would have been doing it had I known.
I mean, they're making it and then losing it. It's part of the game.
I wouldn't be losing it, because you know me. When we go out to places with the casinos and stuff, you may catch me at the penny slot for 20 minutes, and after that, I'm gone. You let me win $5, I'm cashing out. I'm good to go.
Cash out. More on cash out later in the show.
No, don't come.
Let's. Like, you like that segue, Dex?
When I saw that girl posting stuff, I was ready to slip my wrist. If it's what I think it is.
Politics as usual. Today we're going to start the politics in none other than Ukraine, where President Zelensky is giving us the numbers as far as casualties.
As to our military, out of the numbers we have, we think that we lost 2,500 to 3,000. In comparison with the Russian military, who lost about 19,000 to 20,000. That's the comparison. But we have about 10,000 injured, and it's hard to say how many will survive.
It's a big little spread there. 10,000 to oh, sorry, 19,000 to 3,000 is a big little spread. Russia seems like they're suffering a lot more casualties. The war continues. There has been no sign that Russia's going to let up. There's word out that they might start using nuclear weapons at some point, and that scares the hell out of everybody. But right now, not much has changed as far as Ukraine versus Russia situation. But there's a lot of people dying over there. It's ridiculous that 19,000 Russian soldiers and 3,000 Ukrainian soldiers have died. So that's where we are at. Anything to add from Ukraine?
No, we certainly thank you for that update.
Seriously, because I feel like I don't see this anywhere else. I don't feel like anybody's talking about it anymore.
In Texas, new immigration strategy.
We're going to load them up and send them to Washington, D.C. If we run out of room there, Delaware looks like a great location.
That's what the governor of Texas had to say about his strategy of immigration moving forward. How you looked alarmed.
Load them up and send them to Washington, D.C. and Delaware?
Yeah.
That's not super random from Texas.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because
the president is in Washington, D.C.
Anytime y'all want to bring immigrants over, y'all call yourself sanctuary city. So be the elite sanctuary city and take these immigrants in. Why not?
take these immigrants in. Okay.
So racist. So racist. People are not ready for that DC move. But look how confident he was, saying like he had the plan ready to go.
We're going to load them up and send them to Washington, D.C. If we run out of room there, Delaware looks like a great location.
But let me tell you where they won't be. Okay.
Not up here.
Buses all up and down the freeway.
You won't have no access in Texas, that's for sure.
Not up in Texas.
The highways and the byways. So we went to Ukraine first. Then let me get to some of the comments before we move. Biden is from PA, but he lives in Delaware. Correct, Dylan. He's I think
Biden's from PA.
Yeah, like Scranton.
He's from Scranton.
Yeah.
Oh, that don't count.
That don't count.
This little Scranton train and all that. You never heard of this?
Scranton. Load them up. So we went to Ukraine. We went to Texas. Now let's go into the mind. Are you guys ready? The mind of Tucker Carlson.
Once a society collapses, then you're in hard times. Well, hard iron sharpens iron, as they say, and those hard times inevitably produce men who are tough, men who are resourceful, men who are strong enough to survive. And then they go on to re-establish order, and so the cycle begins again.
Very erotic.
That was so sexual, didn't it?
I love it.
Okay.
I was into it.
You was into it? You liked it? Toya wasn't. So in case you weren't really sure about what was happening in that video, here's a little more expounding with the Tucker Carlson show. Here we go.
If you want to optimize and take it to another level, expose yourself to red light therapy.
Yes.
And the Juve that we were using in the documentary, there's a massive amount
Which
of
is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red light therapy, which has massive amount of benefits. And there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously half the viewers right now are like, what? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy. But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
So this whole thing is he thinks that men are becoming less of a man, and he wants them to become more manly with higher levels of testosterone. So that's what his whole this whole plight is for.
Well, I didn't see him
so
doing any of it. He's just setting those guys to do it. So what about his level?
He didn't like his level? You don't think his levels are pretty high?
He said testicle tanning, correct?
Absolutely. That's what this man is actually doing here in this picture. That is a testicle tanner. And he is standing in front of it to get his testosterone back up. And this is something that, you know, he thinks that we all should be doing. Are you guys likely to hop in front of the testicle tanner?
No.
Man,
Texas shine my balls all up. I don't know what the hell that does.
It gives you cancer. That's what it gives you. Cancer. This is a BS report if I've ever seen one. This ain't for black guys though, because I mean, how much more tan is gonna get?
Yeah, exactly. That's testicle blackening for us.
Not going to happen. Very interesting. I don't know why they think testicle tanning is going to. Eric, how do you put that up? I can't see the comments right now. I just see them, but I can't like read them first. Sorry, but testicle tanning, the wave of the future, guys, according to Tucker Carlson. So, follow that.
He did that whole documentary so we can learn to tan our testicles.
And that was like these are some of the steps.
It was like red light specialist. Yeah, like men.
The other steps were like doing push-ups and wrestling, shirtless with other men. It seems like
Tucker wants one of them men so bad. Like, you know, he's gonna tuck something, all right.
Look how interested he is, though, just in the general conversation.
If you want to optimize and take it to another level, expose yourself to red light therapy.
Yes.
And the Juve that we were using in the documentary, there's a massive amount
Which is testicle tanning.
It's testicle tanning, but it's also full body red light therapy.
What is he wearing?
A massive amount of benefits, and there's so much data out there that isn't being picked up on or covered.
So obviously, half the viewers right now are like, "What? That's testicle tanning? That's crazy." But my view is, okay, testosterone levels crash, and nobody says anything about it. That's crazy. So why is it crazy to seek solutions?
It's so true.
Now, I don't know 100% about what he's talking about, but I will tell you, I have some experience with the red lights, and I recommend it.
Oh.
So the guy said it was like Tucker kept saying testicle tanning, and the guy was like, well, it's really a red light body, and he went right back to testicles. Did you notice that?
They're red light, like light bulbs for like to get you, like it's like a mood enhancer type of thing, or like a sexual thing. That I understand. Like those are
that
cool.
What you're recommending for the rest of us?
I highly recommend them. Highly. But yes.
Who are you all blushing? Oh, you really recommend them?
You really recommend it. Okay.
Look at that memory coming through that brain.
Oh, nah. If you want it tonight, give Dexter red light special.
I don't know nothing about.
I'm sorry.
I don't know nothing about standing in front of it to tan your balls. I don't know nothing about that though. Like that's a different level.
It's no lighting near your balls that are going to help it. Like you're going to tear yourself up.
So no way you're going to become more of a man by.
Toya said, yuck. For the podcast listeners, Toya down there said, yuck. Hey, don't knock it till you try it.
Try what?
Having sex under a red light.
And lastly,
move on. Let's not go too far.
Lastly, we'll end up in Mar-a-Lago. If Trump could rid the world of one evil, what do you think it is?
Nancy Pelosi, Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. He ain't thinking about her. Anybody seen her in months?
Di, you have a guess? If Donald Trump could rid the world of one evil,
blacks.
Oh my god!
If Donald Trump could rid the world of one evil, Ty says blacks. Here it is. If Donald Trump could rid the world of one evil, It is.
Windmills, because they're killing eagles. They're killing the bald eagle and other eagles and other birds. And we have these windmills all over the place, and the environmentalists pretend they love them, but they're really hurting our country. They're driving down values. They're just absolutely killing us.
I love that you said they were killing eagles, because like Americans are really going to go up for that. Like they're going to insist on taking them down.
Killing eagles
are in danger.
No, I think I'd rather him say blacks for real.
Windmills, because they're killing eagles. They're killing the bald eagle and other eagles and other birds. And we have these windmills all over the place, and the environmentalists pretend they love them, but they're really hurting our country. They're driving down values. They're just absolutely killing us.
They're just absolutely killing us.
He sounds like such an idiot. But I'm sure they didn't ask him about that. They're probably asking him about something. What did they ask him about? That's what I want to know.
Are you running?
They asked him, what should we focus on in the next next election? And his is windmills. He's probably trying to turn all those windmill farms into like some real estate or something like that. So it's all has an ulterior. It's all an ulterior motive with Trump. All right. Still no bill. But so we'll move on to the updates. You guys ready? Let's get it. Oh, sorry. Not ready. Here we go.
Then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff.
Red Table Talk is back. You guys ready for the 5th season? I didn't know it had 5 seasons. Like, what? I thought it was like 1 season of Red Table Talk. I'm not sure where 5 came from. You guys know it was 5 seasons of Red Table Talk?
It's like one of them things where they stop for a month and then come back, because there's no way it's been on for 5 years.
Right, like your seasons are 5 episodes. That's how you have 5 seasons. You know what's wild about this though? Like Facebook will really promote this show with Jada Pinkett, which is Ty. Why didn't you dance?
Why didn't you dance? Let's explore that.
Play it again. Let's see if he can dance.
You don't do a jig? All right, here we go.
Up, then it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuff. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuff.
This show is hell. This show is hell.
You gonna get in trouble tonight?
Absolutely hell.
In the basement.
But yeah, this show started during the pandemic. It can't be 5 seasons.
These folks, my wonderful people.
No, what I'm saying is like, I think it's kind of crazy. I get it, Jada Pinkett's a big name and stuff like that, but like this woman has been so destructive and like got this man banned from the Oscars and all this stuff. And Facebook wants to give this a platform and not us. Like, I think that is insane.
It is insane. Red Table Talk is coming back though. I think this month with a guest list. Here goes the guest list. Even 420, you'll be able to get high and watch Red Table Talk. Janelle Monáe kicking off new episodes, which will stream weekly. More upcoming episodes will feature Ireland Baldwin. Not sure. Is that the one who killed somebody's niece or daughter? Or
that's the ex-wife of Alec Baldwin.
Escape her life barely.
I don't know what we're talking about her about.
The parents of Miss USA, Chelsea Christ, who died by suicide in January. That's great. The first sit-down interview with the Tinder swindler victim, Eileen Charlotte. And bestseller Rachel DeLoach Williams, who penned a book about the figment heiress Anna Delvey and portrayed in the next film series, inventing Anna. The Smith siblings, also a Willow, almost called a William. Willow, Jayden, and Trey will also take over the table for their first solo episode during season 5. No mention of Will Smith. Surprised?
No, I mean, I wouldn't humiliate myself on that show ever again. But I don't think she's qualified.
He did do it once. You're right. He did it once. You're correct. Go ahead. Continue to expand. Ty, what were you saying?
Oh, it definitely says Ireland. It says Ireland and her mother. It definitely did say that.
Ireland's the daughter. Kim Basinger is
I don't care about Alec Baldwin. You know what though? It's just weird because maybe it's because I be talking to certain people like Tithe, like Will Vance, who like have this hatred towards Jada Pinkett. It's starting to seep into my pores. Like, I'm starting to hate this woman. I really am. I'm not joking. I really starting to hate
I don't say anything hateful about her. Do you? Not
and,
me.
and you know what? I really wish they would have killed her and set it off. Like they killed all the good girls and they let her get away, and they should have killed her.
You love Set It Off. That's like one of your most referenced
That's
movies.
like one of my favorite movies. But now I'll never watch it again because she didn't die. She should have died.
I just
Viola
don't think.
Davis. Go ahead. Sorry, Ty. No, go ahead.
I don't think she's qualified to be bringing these people on here, dragging out their trauma, just for her to sit back and go, like it's just so inappropriate. Like, why are you
won an
doing
Emmy?
that?
Jada be like, wow, that's deep.
Wow.
Like that's healing right there. That's healing.
Yeah, like you're not qualified to drag these people on here and talk them through these issues. Like, no, what are you doing?
She's really gonna bring Alec Baldwin's ex-wife and daughter on the show to talk about how mortified they were when he shot and killed somebody. Like, what is wrong with you?
Because what else would you talk about? Like, what else is there? What else is there to talk about?
Because I mean, she is so ridiculous, man. I don't hate her though. It's just it's a mess. Like she's just like a mess. It really is bad. She's a messy, really messy person, and she's gonna drag people's trauma out here, and she has no qualification to help them like put it all back together. It's like, yeah, girl, yeah, that's fucked up. All right, next.
And how did that make you feel?
It's not like Iyanla who actually
you could never. She couldn't lace Iyanla's boots.
You could never.
So the show is on Facebook, and you know it's available wherever you catch your Facebook shows. But we're going to move on to another show from Showtime, I should say, and that is the First Lady. Viola Davis is playing former First Lady Michelle Obama for a Showtime series called The First Lady. She'll be, I think, in one episode. I think they're just doing one episode of a few First Ladies, and she's going to be the Michelle Obama one. But some are upset at her portrayal. Here go some of the screen caps of what she looks like. So I don't think it looks bad here. I think it looks good here. That's a really good picture. Probably, maybe edited. I don't know. But here, as you can see, the actual footage of her reenactment of the first.
She look like Mr. Ratburn from Austin.
I love how you tweet. I love how you write in the comments, like, "Oh, Davis can't do anything wrong," and immediately you start cracking up.
Yeah, but I ain't see this. When I've been thinking about Viola Davis. I've been thinking about Annalise Keaton. This ain't Annalise. This is a mess.
Like, I don't know if Michelle Obama ever had that specific deal, but it honestly looks like a parody, and I don't know, like. Because it's supposed to be like honoring me, and I'd be fucking livid. Like, who did that?
I thought it was Saturday Night Live. Like, I really did.
Like, this is a joke. Like, Viola Davis, we love you, and she knows we love her. But like, girl, what is this?
Look at the brows in that left shot. Like, why did she do that to Michelle? Like, did they tell her?
Michelle like that? Maybe she had brows like that.
No, she
didn't. Wait, is this on TV already, or did I miss it?
No, so the series started on April 17th, but her episode has not aired yet.
Oh, we gotta watch this thing.
Yes, we know when it come on.
It's gonna be on Showtime, so we have to watch. Here goes what people were mad of, which is an actual footage from the show, apparently.
Really? John Edwards have Secret Service? What about John McCain, Mitt Romney? Probably not. Yeah. You know why? You're a coon. You're a nigger. Running for president of the United States?
that was Dex looks shocked. Dex is shocked.
No. Wait a minute now. That's not Barack. That looks like Trevor Noah. Like, what are we doing?
Oh my God.
And this looks like one of them situations. Like, I had this acting role before I really blew up. You was a famous ass actress. You did that.
You're a nigga.
Yeah,
Why was her face like this? She was like, "You're a coon. You're a nigga."
No, like
Really? John Edwards have Secret Service? What about John McCain, Mitt Romney? Probably not. Yeah. You know why? You're a coon. You're a nigga. Running for president of the United States?
Oh. Yo, Jason, I gotta go for a second. My eyes like burning. I gotta get out of here. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my god. No, I'm definitely having a watch party. When is this shit coming out? Oh god.
Loud. I'm telling you now. Like
I'm going all out. Like I'm having a whole party. Like we're gonna watch this thing.
We need to watch it as a family.
No, she didn't.
No,
Viola, you hate Michelle Obama like that. Like,
you know, if Michelle catch you slipping, it's on.
Well, she was asked about it last year on Jimmy Fallon in the Tonight Show, and this is before any footage came out of what she looked like, and here's what she had to say.
I don't know. I think it was temporary insanity. I lost my damn mind for about 5 minutes and made a damn decision that I can't take back.
Yeah.
Because the woman is a goddess.
Yeah.
And everybody knows her. Everybody feels like they want to protect her. Here's the thing. I'm just going to do the best I can. That's what I say to my daughter every morning. I said, Genesis, let me tell you something. Mommy's doing the best she can. And it's terrifying because here's the thing. Sometimes someone doesn't live up to whatever image you have in your head. Yes. But when they do live up to the image, it's quite frightening.
Yeah.
You know?
I totally
agree.
It really is. She really does live up to, she actually is that cool and that awesome. You're going to knock her out of the park.
Yeah, she's that
cool.
Well, you didn't quite.
Little did we know.
And when she was like, I thought she was going to say terrible, but she said terrifying. No, it was terrible.
She also said she was temporarily insane, and it shows. But Viola
She said to everything for taking that role because she knew. She did that wasn't it. Like she knew when she finished. That's why she was acting all pensive on there. You could tell how nervous she was doing that interview because she probably just got finished filming it. Huh?
Acting all what?
Pensive. You never heard that word before?
No, Jason, you
just finished that scene. You're a coon. Yeah,
but Viola Davis, though, like, is she not the most gorgeous one? She is beautiful. Like, why would you do that to yourself to play Michelle Obama? It's crazy.
She knew it was trash. She was sitting up there nervous, like sweating because she knew she already.
I've never even heard her describe her work this way because she knew she wasn't proud of it. Like it was something that she knew she wasn't proud of. Like so. Why let them put it out there? Like, why not say, listen, we gotta do this shit over, or you gotta get somebody else? Like, what happened?
Like right now, right now, since we're talking about this, you should look at this episode and look at all the tweets and stuff and call Showtime right now and be like, we're doing reshoots tomorrow. I'll pay for it out of pocket. This can't see the light of day. Like, we can't do it.
No, I would bury this shit. Like, are you I would never, like, as soon as someone, I would sue them for death. I would get this off of Showtime immediately. And after my viewing party, I am definitely having a viewing party. We got to see this. Oh my God.
Running for president of the United States?
Man, I can't wait. What a time that's going to be. Man, beautiful. All right, moving on from Viola Davis. We hope that it is as good as it seems like it's going to be. We're going to move it into some more crime that's happening. The baby shot an intruder who came onto his estate, shot him in the leg because he wasn't supposed to be there. And
just the leg?
What'd you say? Just the leg. You know, he had mercy on him. And here's the 911 tape. The voice is altered. I guess that's state law in North Carolina. So it's not going to sound like the baby, but it is the baby.
What's going on there? Got trespassing on my property. Hurry up, yeah. Sir, what did you do? I shot him in his leg. Okay. And why did you do that? He's trespassing on my property, calling me by my name. I don't know what he said for, what he here to take, what he here to do, but he shot me in his leg. He's neutralized until you guys get here.
I don't know what he's here to do. He's neutralized. I love it. The baby. Will this bring the baby back into mainstream acceptance?
He left.
Shunned for a few months. Yeah, he was shunned. Remember, he called. He was talking about gay people and had those transphobic comments. We really haven't heard a record from the baby in a while. Do you think this addition to his street cred will boost him back up to the top?
Somebody with his track record is gonna bring him back? No.
Street cred, man. Street cred is always good.
Probably should have gotten shot, and I think that probably would have helped him get back into our good graces.
Did the lady say, "Why did you do that?" She was like, "Why did you do that?"
Look, I neutralized, and the girl was like, "Well, why?" He said he was calling my name. Well, I guess that'll do it.
I guess you wanted to know if it was like, like a shootout, or if he just
told you. He told you somebody was trespassing on my property.
This the same cop that you called, and she was like, "Well, did you leave the scene?"
She sure did. You left the scene? Yes. They really asked dumb questions, I guess. I mean, you're right. They asked you the question.
That's right.
They were trying to catch you
up. He also wrote the following on Instagram afterwards. I chose not to take a nigga life the other day, and it felt great. He didn't deserve to go. I stepped righteously. Heal up and live, my boy. Just don't bring ass back. Heal up and live, my boy. I love that.
Wow.
So the baby gracious.
If I kill somebody who intruded on my property, who knows where I live and got there, I'm gonna have to end you.
That's another boost for the reputation.
But you know what? You wouldn't tweet about it. He just don't stop. He don't stop.
That's an idiotic move.
But he's trying to let you guys know that he was gracious, so we need.
No, it's not something you do. You don't shoot somebody and brag about how you let them live and all this other stuff. Like, don't do it.
Well, Ty, you would have shot him too. Would you not have?
Yes, but
I wouldn't brag about it though. If I did it, like you would know because I text you or called you, but I wouldn't like get on bro talk like, yeah. And
I don't think he bragged. Well, I don't think it was a brag. I feel like the news reports were going around. He just wanted to. The news reports are going around. He just wanted to step out and confirm that he was the one who.
Ty, look at me. Ty, look at me. Don't respond to Jason. He's from Baltimore.
Will is allegedly on the way.
Why are you asking about Will? Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
she probably just forgot that he wasn't here. But yeah. So that is the story on the baby. More crime updates. Cuba Gooding Jr., a name I always have fun saying. It's hard. Cuba Gooding Jr. pleaded guilty Wednesday to forcibly kissing a worker at a New York nightclub back in 2018. The deal is expected to keep him from doing jail time. He'll just have to do community service and probation. He also publicly at the time apologized for the first time to two other women who accused him of similar behavior in separate encounters, calling himself a celebrity figure who, quote unquote, meant no harm. He just, kissed people on the lips, didn't mean anything by it. That's not it, though. He's not out the woods yet. Once again, he was arrested in 2019 for kissing this woman, but he also fondled another woman, and a 29-year-old fondled her without her consent at Magic Hour Rooftop Bar and Lounge near Times Square. This woman was allowed to speak, and she said that, Cuba grabbed her breast, quote, as if she was a piece of meat for dinner that night. The woman also said that she thought that Cuba was getting off easy while his accusers continue to suffer, saying, quote, I feel very sad and felt very lost for what I can do, end quote, moving forward. That's not it, though. Along with this case, he's also accused in a lawsuit of raping a woman in New York City in 2013 after a judge issued a default judgment in July because he hadn't responded to the lawsuit. Cuba retained a lawyer and is now fighting the allegations. You guys' favorite Gloria Allred is representing some of the accusers, saying in a statement that they will press ahead with civil litigations to hold him accountable. So Cuba Gooding Jr. facing a bunch of legal challenges. Did you guys see this coming from Cuba? He's been drunk for like 20 straight years. But did you see? What would you say?
I said, and in public too. Like he's been drunk in plain sight. Every time we saw him.
None of the behavior surprised any of us. I think we're not shocked.
No, radio got to chill out.
I am curious about that scarf he has on and why.
You didn't like that ascot? I feel like
accent scarf. I don't know why he needed that.
He was giving his best Terrence Howard.
It was giving.
Maybe to comply with the federal masking guidelines.
Okay.
Or to show that he's, a redeemed man. Like sometimes you just wear, a scarlet neck, thing over the neck.
Stole it pulled it off one of the women that he
allegedly.
Allegedly. He grabbed me like I was a piece of meat. I know that's right.
And kept my car.
That arrest that he was first arrested with, did give us something special at birth. This means
Cuba, what do you say to your fans? Cuba, what do you say to your fans? What's your message, Cuba?
I love you.
Why would you ask me what my message was while I was getting arrested? You're a fucking dummy.
Cuba ain't been right since he played OJ. Something about playing OJ will mess you up. You better stay away from that juice.
He's been off for a while. We pray Cuba Gooding Jr.'s recovery. Atlanta rapper Cash Out. We said we had news about Cash Out today. Surprisingly, first time in about 6 years making the show. Real name John Michael Hakeem Gibson, also known as Cash Out, facing multiple charges of rape, sex trafficking, and luring women into prostitution, according to the Fulton County's Sheriff Office in Atlanta. They say that he promised women a chance to work their way up in the company if they did certain tasks. Those tasks include sexual favors, which outside of OnlyFans apparently is illegal to have a manager for. So we're going to move on with Cash Out's issues. Apparently, there are some other people being charged alongside Cash Out as part of this.
If it ain't T.I., I don't want it. T.I.
Other defendants, Linda Smith, a.k.a. Marinica Vinay, a.k.a. Mama Cash Out, I guess, assuming that's his mama. Yes. Kiara Daniel Adams, a.k.a. Boots.
Okay.
I was trying to make you laugh, Jackson. You drink it. Tyrone Orlando Taylor, aka Ruski, and Demetrius Lamont Edwards, aka Drama. Any of these names ring bells for you guys?
Well, when I see Boots, I'm thinking it's that girl from Flavor of Love, and I know Mama Cash Out got to be a friend, because if your mom is getting arrested for this kind of stuff, she needs her tail beat the same way Viola Davis does.
Only thing I've seen when I see Boots is Puss in Boots. And anybody name themselves Drama knows they're a fucking criminal. Just go to jail. Like, just go.
Why would Tyrone go about
these people be having the most, like, they be named like Dexter, and they be out here doing the most craziest stuff, like, going by a nickname Ruski. Demetrius Drama. Get out of here, boy.
Demetrius. Come sit down.
Come sit down somewhere.
Y'all really out here trafficking. Like, stop. The whole family trafficking business.
Now, how do you lure somebody into prostitution?
Well, I told you he was trying to get them into his record label, saying that they could work their way out.
I said, if you go sleep with all my friends and I make a little bit of money off of you, I will give you a promotion at the job.
He probably said something like, you can buy your studio time or something like that by, making me a couple dollars here and there or something.
Or why don't I just give you the money? Why not just give you the money that's being charged for the studio time?
Because you're not, but then you wouldn't be affiliated with the record label, and that's prostitution. Like, prostitution is giving somebody money. He's not giving them money.
No. I'm gonna give you the money to pay for the studio time, and you're gonna let me buy the studio time with my money, not with my cat.
You get credits. So they get credits. So they just got to make sure that
they get credits. Jason. We wish
moving
all
on.
The best. Booski, Ruski, and all them the best.
Booski, Ruski. There's no Booski.
We wish the ladies who was lured into prostitution the best, not these people on this list.
Not Mama Cash Out, Boots, Ruski, or Drama. You guys.
Allegedly, I don't think any of this stuff has been proven yet, so we're just gonna wait to see.
It's true. They did it.
Rory from formerly from the Joe Button podcast, has something to say about Trey Songz.
In 15 years, however the fuck long it's gonna be, that Trey Songz doc is gonna be crazier than the R. Kelly one. Trey Songz is the most nasty, abusive, rapey, beats the shit out of women. Like, he is the scum of the fucking earth. Trey Songz is fucking disgusting. Like, his doc is going to surpass, if you ever thought you could surpass an R. Kelly doc, I promise you in 15 years, Trey Songz, his doc will. He's an awful human being. Like a terrible, terrible fucking human being.
Santa Claus.
And somebody is going to knock him the fuck out.
It sounds like you know who that somebody is, quiet. Yeah.
This isn't one story. This is personal that I know with, I'm not even exaggerating. Close to 15 to 20 women, all with the exact same experience.
So I guess we'll see. I'm not sure why charges haven't been filed, police reports haven't been made. Maybe they're just getting a bunch of evidence together, but I'm not sure what this gets us. Him telling us Trey Songz is scum. I have people who say it, but I'm not going to provide proof, or no one's saying that they're going to provide proof anytime soon, or no one's going to stop this man from doing what he's doing to people. I'm not sure what this gets us. Do you guys have any thoughts about why this allegation was made now? And I mean, we've heard things about Trey Songz in the past, but I just don't know what this is expecting to do.
We've heard negative things about it. I'm not going to speak on it at this moment. What I do know is that Trey Songz is nowhere near as big as R. Kelly was when he was getting away with this stuff.
That's
so
true.
If his behavior is worse, like Trey Songz does not have the love or support or anything that R. Kelly had. Like, you can drag his ass off the jail now and no one will give a flying rat monkey paw fuck. So you guys can just go on off and get him if this stuff is actually happening. And if it's not happening, hopefully things get cleared up before his reputation goes really, really bad. So, I mean, that's all I have to say about it.
I mean, the thing is, he did say that people are having the same experience, that they're describing the same experience each time. Zuri's saying that she knows 2 people personally who have raped experiences with him. I just wish we can get this guy. I mean, he did get off on some charges not too long ago for something. So maybe people are just afraid to come forward until they have more concrete proof.
Yeah, it's typical. Like, people feel like they won't be believed and things like that. So I just don't think his celebrity is that big to for him to get away with all this.
Like, why is it taking so long for us to get a case on him? Like
I don't think we need 15 years to get through all the love that R. Kelly is ingrained in our culture and our music. If he didn't sing it, he wrote it. Like, R. Kelly was big, right? But like Trey Songz,
right? Don't give
take him.
What are you doing? Take him for real. All right. That was the updates. Time for Q&A.
I got a question.
Point of clarity, just for the record, Zuri saying rapee. They weren't raped, but it was giving sexual aggression and crossing of boundaries. So, all right, moving on to Q&A. Who wants to, I guess, host this segment, since Bill has said he was going to come, but he hasn't come yet?
I can try, but I can let you know one thing. 420 is tomorrow and I start. I'm just kidding. I can do it. Okay, so guys, Q&A. This is the part of let me do how Will does it. Guys, Q&A. This is the part of the story. So if somebody in your family has laced the lemonade at the cookout, or there's poop somewhere in your life, we're the people to talk to about it. We tell 4 stories. Wait, no, I'm wrong.
Oh wait. I said we're getting into the wrong segment there, dude.
Okay, so we're 4 stories. We pick 2 of them. Bros over. Never mind. Proxy ties, determined to say it, muddy bag. Yeah. Okay, so what does proxy ties mean?
tithes via proxy? Do you know what tithing is?
Yeah, like I'm tithing.
Church
through someone else.
Yeah.
Let's read that. Let's give it a go.
Okay. Let's read proxy tithes. Wish we had the minister on here, but you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
Who's reading?
Mom's no longer working, which is cool. She deserves to relax. For the past few months, she's been hitting me and my brothers up for money, which is a little off because we pay all her bills. We recently found out that she's been borrowing from us to do offerings at the church, $700 to $1,000 a month. WTF? Am I wrong for cutting her? Ooh. Oh, I get it. Proxy because somebody else is doing. Ooh. Well, wait a second. I thought tithes was 10% of your earnings. If she ain't got no job, then what you paying? Yeah, cut baby girl off, sweetie. Like you can't be funding the church with my money. No, you don't.
If you're giving your mom the money and she can do with it whatever she wants. If that's
you can't be paying anybody else's bills if I'm paying yours.
But you're giving her money on the premise that it's for something else.
You're giving her the money, and she's going to do with it what she likes. If she wanted to take it to the club, I mean, how do you know? You're already paying the bills, and you're giving her this money, so you don't care what she's doing with it.
I mean, they thought she was borrowing it maybe to pay off her layaway at Kmart or something like that. You know,
yeah, I care. And it's like if you're giving the church $100, $50, cool. $700 to $1,000 a month? Nah.
She got to fund her church.
Of my money.
The bishop needs a new jet, and she's about to. Mom is about to buy
it.
You better be getting dick out that bishop for sure.
Don't do that. Well, the thing is, we don't know. This woman's past. Maybe she's trying to make up for some failed tithings in previous years, and this is her way of trying to get back on the right track with God. I'm not sure, what the situation internally is, but do you think this would would you ask for credit from God for this? Like when you got up to heaven?
It counts. That's my money now.
Me? Yeah, for sure. God, you're gonna have to go ahead and let me slide, because Eric made a good point. He said it's better than having the coke habit, suck it up. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree, but look, not with my money.
Not with my funds.
Ray said cut mom off, and mom.
Mom is probably trying to pray for and save your soul. That's probably why she's giving your money to the church.
Tammy said mom is a scandal.
Lord, at least take this, because my baby is out here.
God knows it's your heart.
Zero just said God knows you're unemployed. God is not expecting no tithes from you.
Offering. That's why I was offering. Just give what we have.
All right.
I got it, so I'm gonna give it.
All right, we can move on. Listen, cut mom off if you feel God.
And also, if it's you and your brothers, you cut her off. Let your brothers.
I'm interested in Money Bag Yo, because I like Money Bag.
I'm trying to wait for William for that one. Can someone work William?
I just texted me.
Yep.
Someone
work William.
Jason,
work him on the line.
William's not coming. Like, just move on.
Which one we doing?
I guess that one. Money Bag Yo.
All right. We want to do Money Bag Yos? Let's do one more. Let's do Determined to Say It first.
Okay.
Actually, let's do Bros. Let's do Bros over. Okay, let's do Bros.
All right, let's do that one.
It's shorter. Here we go. Oh,
Here
sorry.
we
I thought I clicked it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
We're gonna try this again.
Still coming. It's almost
there. What are you talking about? You don't see it?
You don't need to see it.
We just read that, Jason.
Oh, my bad.
we was trying to rock with you, bro.
Look, Zuri on the last thing, Zuri said a Muslim would never.
Stop.
That is funny. All right. So my husband and his friends are often going out together, and my husband is always footing the bill. There's a group trip coming up, and my husband was asked by one of the men to cover his flight, and he would pay him back. Would I be wrong to comment on this? Is there a limit to how much you would spend on a friend or a family member?
Yeah, there's a limit. Whatever you say it is. How you out here spending all our money on these people?
I don't know. If my friend asked me for money, I would probably just give it to him.
Yeah, but if you have an issue, if your wife has an issue with it, you're not giving it to him.
I don't know if she would know. I don't understand why you know this information. Like, is he complaining to you about it? If he's complaining to you about it, then sure. Or like, I mean, because if it's like a money situation and you guys, it's his money versus your money, and he's not taking it out of the family pot, then I don't necessarily think this is a problem. I don't have an issue with giving my friends.
Well, every couple doesn't have his money.
Flight is a lot.
Yeah, but if the person said I'm going to pay you
his
back,
money, your money.
but they're saying I'm going to pay you back, like it's not that big of a deal. Like if y'all ask me, hey guys, like, hey Dexter, can you give me money so I can cover this flight, and I'm going to pay you back. Like I trust you enough to know that you're going to pay me back. Like I don't think that's that big of a
deal. That's true. I guess that's fine. But she's like, he's spending money on these friends all the time. Like they're not paying for stuff.
You don't know the situations. You don't know the situations because there are people in my life that like I believe this or not, in college I was poor, and like when we would be drinking them drinks and stuff like that, I was covered a lot. Like people have covered me with drinks and stuff like that when we were younger or whatever. So like now that I'm older and I have more money, like I don't mind. Like it, you just don't know the situations.
Yeah, I get it too, Dex. I guess you're right because there are certain friends where like you will do anything for them just because you know, like when you were in the space, they were there for you. But I feel like if you have a problem with it, like my wife, I would explain to her at least why I'm doing it so she knows what's happening. But again, it depends on how your finances work as a couple, I guess, because some people do have their own like separate money and then they put stuff into a pot, and then some people just merge their finances. So you're kind of taking away
now
from.
She's seeing you do this. If you're pulling the money, okay. Now if he's pulling the money out of y'all joint account to give to his friends, then that is a problem. Also, let me just retract that. I actually wasn't poor in college. I shouldn't even say that.
That's what I'm saying. You worked at Banana Republic. Like, what are you talking about?
Did.
You got that. You got that little $14 an hour.
You see me? but overall, like I agree now that I think about that. If your finances are set up where you guys are both in the same pot together and you're taking money, literally you're taking money from your wife's pocket. So you are giving money out of your household to your friend. That is a little like you probably should explain that. But if you have your own money, she has her own money or whatever, then Vance, you got it. He said, can he borrow 1,000? Send me your Cash App information. You know you got it. We're good.
All right. Should we save Moneybag Yo for Will next time when he comes back, or should we do it
again? Next time, we're never going to see William again.
We're going to see him again in May, guys. Like, what are you talking about?
We're not going to save this. The person needs help now. Let's do it real quick now.
Okay, let's do it. Here we go.
So Moneybag Yo.
It's kind of long.
Ooh.
You know, maybe I'm not think about.
I think we should save it because you know William probably would really like this one.
Just read it. It's already here.
I can't see the first word there.
You got to move that live.
Moved in. You can make your screen bigger, by the way. Just make it full screen.
Don't talk to me like that. Moved in with my 60-year-old father recently due to the Rona, and the house was a mess. Husband and I repaired 2 rooms and cleaned out what we could, including the bathroom, which is now spick and span most of the time. Ha ha ha. My father and I have had many issues in the past. Well, why you move in? He was an alcoholic he wasn't an alcoholic in a father. So to say things were bad would be an understatement. However, due to necessity, we have to live in the same house now. He came through for me when I needed him, and I appreciate it. Yesterday, he proudly announced that for the past 3 years, he's been y'all read it. For the past 3 years, he's been say the word, Jason. I can't say it.
Kidding.
In the past 3 years, he's been shitting in I'm not ready for this. Okay, I'm sorry. For the past 3 years, he's been shitting in plastic bags, the grocery store kind that he lays out. I'm not ready. I'm sorry. Be professional. Come on. The grocery store kind that he lays in the toilet before taking a dump. I asked him why would he do that? He didn't give me a reason. He just said he used this method in the hospital when my mom was sick. I can sort of understand not wanting to touch the communal toilet, but what the hell, in his own house? Okay, I said, but why keep doing it? It's disgusting. You don't know what you're talking about. He said, I'm cleaner than you are. Why did you have me read this? Well, I know you mad. You missed out. I'm cleaner than you are. But Dad, the plumbing. Why are you talking this word for word? But Dad, the plumbing takes out the waste. Plus, it falls into the water. Doesn't it stink up the place? The toilet is clean and all. You can use it. No, I prefer it my way. I throw it in the trash cans outside so it doesn't smell. Also, every day there was a puddle. Oh God! Every day there was a puddle of piss in front of the toilet, and I kept asking my father and husband what happened. Did they miss the mark, etc.? And they didn't know. Well, now I know. When he's done, he lifts the bag up and it has touched the pee that was in the bowl, and he carries it around the house to the entrance. What the F can I do? Move out.
Move.
Bye. Get you a job and
But
move on.
her father, like, what you mean? Just leave him in his own squalor?
He's fine with it. He don't got no issue with
nasty
it.
bitch. You gotta go.
You got an issue, not him.
What you think that house smell like?
What you think it smell like?
It smell like you. It smell like you're gonna be living there. That's what it smells like. It
It
smell like you
smell
got nowhere else to go.
like a muddy bag.
It smells like home. You don't got nowhere else to go.
And them little plastic bags dripping piss all over the carpet. Ooh.
Now, could you imagine though? Like, you know good and damn well you dragging that bag out of there. So when I'm like, why is the pee on the floor? You gonna say, I don't know. You know,
yeah, you dragging piss. Come on. And then you put ew. Like, can you imagine in the summertime opening up that trash can outside?
You know the garbage man think they got a baby in there. Like, damn, this baby just be shit like a grown man. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Wow, that was a good one.
people are really messed up, man. Dad gotta go. I gotta find him a home though. He gotta go.
What do you mean he gotta go?
I'm putting Dad out. Dad's gotta go. Not no more. Power of attorney, baby. We're done.
So when the girl was like, I smell like there's pee on the floor, whatever, you sat there and let her clean it up, and you knew that was you dragging that piss around the floor. Like, that is you. Wow.
Yeah, that's mental. It's time for me to present my case.
Yes.
Power of attorney, and Dad's gotta go.
She was probably blaming her husband. Her husband was like, now when have you known me to pee on the floor? Come on.
And Dad's like, piss? I don't piss.
Yeah, the dad is honestly mental, so he needs to go. It's time to get him the help he needs.
I'm telling you, too many drinks.
That brain is gone. I got a nice little home for Dad. We about to renovate this one. Make sure we check on Dad.
They're not gonna let him poop in the bags at the home, so I don't know what.
That's all right. That's how he gonna figure it out.
Dad said, I know they canceling bags all over the country, but breaking news. In my head.
Yeah.
Jason and Company. Yo.
All right.
Awesome.
Sorry, go ahead. You didn't actually do that.
Oh, guys, that has been seats. That has been Q&A, guys. If you have any questions, Bro Talk Live /Q&A.
Bro Talk Live. Just type in Bro Talk Live /Q&A.
Ain't that the website?
Youinput.com.
You don't gotta do that.
What are you talking about? Yes, you do. You can't just type in Bro. What? Try it again.
BroTalkLive.com/questions.
No, you don't got
to put
No, you said Bro Talk Live. You come up. Well, you got to search. Okay, BroTalkLive.com /questions. Jason
and Company. Yo.
This show, man. Just
over the summer, we record another song too. I want to be in the intro of something. That's it, Jason. Okay. That's it. What we talked about earlier, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, got you. All right. This first one, I'm actually glad Will's not here for it because he probably would have shut his screen. But this one is called Worst Robbers. Worst Robbers. So we have two contestants, two sets of would-be robbers. Okay. The first one went solo dolo, and here's how that went.
Fill that bag up. See what you on? Fill that bag up, nigga. Boy, nigga. Fill that bag up right now, nigga. I need all that. What's he? This nigga better quit being disrespectful, though, man. I need all that right now, nigga. Fill that bag up right now. Come on, hurry up. What are you? Fill that bag up. Fill that bag up.
G, you about to blow up.
Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Hey.
Right now. Bitch. Let's go.
Family.
Fill that bag up. Right now.
Family.
Bitch. Fill that bag up. Right now.
Family, the people coming, G. The police coming, G. Ooh.
Fill that bag up. Right now.
The police coming, homie.
Fill that bag up. Right now.
The police coming, family.
Right now.
Come on, man.
What's
you know
up,
it.
boy?
Nah.
What's
Come
up,
on,
boy?
Come on. The police coming.
What's up, boy?
The police coming. Come on. Come on, man.
Fill that bag up.
Come on, man.
Right
Let's get
now.
out of here. You want to go to jail, G? This nigga tripping.
Right now.
Wait, fill that bag up. You tripping, homie?
Look at it.
Oh, man. Fill that bag up.
Oh, my God.
Come on, let's get up out of here.
Not that takedown, though.
That gentle takedown. It's so gentle.
Oh man, my cheeks hurt.
It wasn't gentle. He just went down easy as hell. So it was like,
fill that bag up.
They just tossed him.
Oh my God. Money Mike went crazy.
What a time.
That
might make the end of the year.
He was in there throwing all the Chips Ahoy's at them. Like,
he knocked out all the little name keychains with all the names on them.
Yo, that's a lot of work.
Put them back in order. Could you imagine having to sort through all them names and going through Ethan and Eileen and Janice and trying to put them all back where they belong?
man, you gotta keep these kids in school. Whew.
Oh, what? Dex, shut up. You're not a kid. Girl, man.
Elementary school got out early. They went crazy.
Where's Roberts? The second one. These are two neighborhood addicts.
oh, look at that. Come on, grab your boyfriend. Yeah, right. Serious? Get the fuck out! I didn't even touch you, the fuck down! I didn't even touch you, you motherfucker! Get down! I didn't even touch you, you fuck! I did not even touch you! I didn't even touch you! I didn't even touch you! Get the fuck out! I didn't even touch you! I didn't even touch you! I don't care, you're fucking touch you! I did not even touch you! I did not even touch you! I didn't even touch you! Yeah, I didn't even touch you. Look, your girlfriend and get the fuck out of here. Damn, look this guy. I did not even touch you. I did not even touch you guys. Get the fuck out of here. I didn't even touch you guys. Look, if you want, you're gonna find if you got any warrants on you when the cops get here.
You had no fucking warrants. You know why? We're not pieces of shit like you. Fucking
get him out.
Shit. You piece of shit.
Yeah, she's coming. Don't worry about it, brother.
No, I ain't fucking done. No, you wanna fucking punch me?
Yeah,
You fucking Albanian motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Stop. Get the
No, wait a second. I know he didn't say the N word. Did I make
I
that up?
thought I heard it too. Every time I listen to it, I think I hear it. I don't know if he. Why would he call him a nigga? Like, I don't understand why
I
he
don't
would
know,
do that.
but like, yeah, because you got me messed up if you said that.
I don't know. That sounded like the N word 2 times to me.
But why would he call a white man that? It's so random.
I don't know. You know, you
She
get
was
mad.
crawling, you see her crawling on that floor. Ty, you saw her crawling on that floor like
Did I? You see him kick them out the door like physically?
Yeah, when he kicked him out, like this is the movie 300. Like I said, well, damn, he was fed up.
He started hitting him with the broom. Junkie tails. Woo, I thought I heard it too. He did say, "You never."
I knew this video was gonna be bad when at the beginning of it, the woman was talking. He slapped her in the face. I said, "Well, damn!"
She was stealing. She wasn't talking. She was stealing. She was taking that stuff. So who was the worst robbers? The crackheads or
Yeah, it's a tie this week.
Definitely the alleged addicts.
There ain't no way. Ain't nothing alleged. That woman was zooted. No, that's a tie.
Definitely the alleged addict.
Because the first guy got caught, so that's terrible. But the other ones got beat down, so I don't know who's worse.
And that gentle takedown is too much for me.
Little man, that gentle takedown was nice. It was so pleasant. I loved it.
That's how you take down a child when they tantrum.
Yeah, that's what it
was. Don't do that. That's
what?
Grown people. These people are grown. Don't do that. That's not funny. But let's just witness the takedown one more time, shall we? Shall we?
Sure.
This nigga tripping. Right now. Wait, fill that bag up. You tripping, homie? Look at it. Oh man. Fill that bag up.
Classic.
I wonder what happened before it started going on.
And let me tell you,
he probably handed him a bag and said, "Fill it up." What do you mean?
He's the worst robber, because if you're gonna rob somebody and tell them to fill the bag up, you can't be throwing stuff at them and distracting them. They got to focus on one thing. So you, the worst robber, stupid.
Fill that bag up.
Worst back pain. Contestant number 1 trying to carry a TV. You all know how this is going to end.
Stop, man. Stop.
That's a TV.
Stop, man. Stop. That's a TV. A Magnavox.
That's a TV. I ain't never seen no TV like that.
A Magnavox.
What year are we living in, big dog?
It's about 97. You had one of them big ass TVs at Lincoln, remember?
I about to say, them
old TVs heavy as hell too.
Them old TVs like that are indestructible. You drop one of these flat screens, that thing gonna crack from top to bottom. So good job, big dog. TV's still good.
I used to have one of them big old TVs.
He took that back out though. He's done.
That back is gone. All right, that was contestant number 1. Contestant number 2, worst back pain.
Killen tänker lugna tankar. Mannen.
Yeah, he gone. Second one.
Yeah.
You go.
Jason, which one do you think is worse? Obviously, the second one is worse. Like he really got effed up.
You think the second one's worse? I feel like the second one you would get over in like a day. I feel like that first one, TV back pain, straining your back, that lasts for like a week.
I'm
you
going
think you recover faster from the first one or the second one?
Me personally, neither one of them. But with these two people, I think the first one got up, and he's a crackhead. He got up and got the TV together. The second one, that man got up because he was embarrassed, but in reality, he wanted to lay there for another 5 minutes.
Why you say you're a crackhead? He looked in the moment.
Stop, man. Stop.
He looked in the moment.
Why is he telling him to stop? You think is he stealing that TV?
No, he's like trying.
He probably tried it a couple times and then dropped it.
And they were like, "No, I got it for you. I'll take it for you." He's like, "No, I got it. You know, they cracked up. I got it. And
Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged. What you gonna do? Sue me?
He might. Defamation of character.
Well, good luck.
Everybody saying number 2. Vertebrae is done. Number 2. All right. So number 2, I guess, the one that's going to win it, falling off of some sort of chimney onto the edge of a dumpster.
Killen tänker lugna tankar. Mannen.
Ooh.
You see that back fold? Like,
Yeah, big dog is gone.
No, he
Better
ran
shot
off
to the
camera and
face.
fell the hell out.
Better shot to the face. We love teachers.
So us teachers would never ask you students to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves.
Holy crap! What is happening? I didn't know you were. She's. Oh my
God!
Did we just record that?
Did you?
She said, "My God!"
Think that was stupid.
I was supposed to have her back. Like, what just happened?
I didn't know she was doing anything.
Never did anything as students to do, which is not true.
They thought that she was looking. Like she thought that they were looking, and she was just talking, and they were just talking.
So us teachers would never ask you students to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves.
Holy crap! What is happening? I didn't know you were. She's. Oh my
God!
Yo, because she should have looked back first because they were not paying her any attention. Like they were talking and everything. If she jumped her dumb ass in the air, okay, you deserve that. You should have like, you ready, guys? They're gonna say, "Oh, are we recording?" Like they're not paying you any attention. Like she's an idiot. I wouldn't want that as my kid's teacher. She got to go.
You stupid.
Like, you're an idiot.
She's pretty as hell, though.
Damn! Oh! Austin!
So they're trying to pour from the pitcher into her mouth, and the whole pitcher fell out of their hands.
She's pretty as hell, though.
Damn! Oh!
Pissed.
Like,
out.
I'm gonna go with the first one because the second one pissed me off. Could you imagine going on a trip with your friends and one of them that corny that you're gonna drop? Like the girls is probably gonna come back to the room. You're gonna drop a fucking Gatorade container on her face. You don't get no.
You don't get no.
That would piss me off. That would be so upset.
She walked it off though. Like she ain't have no ill effects. She ate
Yeah,
that.
because she was about to come party with them, and now party's over.
You don't sleep. You can't sleep in here. You gotta go.
You can't sleep here. Plus, you just wasted all y'all. Yeah, you know. Okay.
Can't lose.
Better.
Yeah, effed up though.
Better shot to the face. Was it the teacher or spring break?
Definitely the teacher. She did.
The teacher got fucked up.
My God.
My God.
But you took a cooler to the face. Like I feel like that's more notable. I took a cooler to the face.
And you know, her friends went home laughing at her. He dropped the cooler in your face.
That's you for being thirsty. She had her mouth all over being thirsty.
I know she was doing the most too. She was doing the most.
She was being real thirsty, wasn't she?
She's pretty as hell, though.
Damn! Oh!
Man.
It was like a plastic jar, though. It probably didn't hurt that bad.
It hurt.
It fell from 50 feet.
It hurt.
What are you talking about?
It hurt because she ain't see it coming.
She got effed up. See, now I'm not gonna get to drop nuts on her because they dropped that on her instead.
But I mean, at this stage of life,
moving on. More willing to try. More willing to try at your local rodeo. Here we have the Spinnerooski. And we got him up, and we're off. Go, 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 go. Wah, 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 wah. Man. Dex, I'd like to see you in that.
It was kind of fun.
And you know I do it too. Just drunk and stupid. I would do that thing and throw up all over the place. It would be disgusting.
Next would definitely do that.
You know I would do it.
Would you do this?
Tick, tick, boom. We're bringing the noise. Go, baby, we bringing our toys.
No.
Never.
Running of the Bulls.
I'm scared of animals. So I don't play with animals.
That arm was broke. Did you see that arm at the end?
They need to stop playing with these people's animals for real.
That little left arm, that thing was.
Play that again.
Tick, tick, boom. We're bringing the noise. Go, baby, we bringing our toys.
You know, it's crazy. He thought he did so because he got away from the other one. The other one came behind him and said, "Gotcha."
That was worse though, because like when you think you dodged something,
Mm-hmm.
you're like that smack that took him out. He got neck pain, back pain.
Changed his life. Changed
That
his
changed
life.
his
I
life
guarantee
forever.
you. More willing to try running with the bulls or the rodeo spinnerooski?
I would definitely do the running rodeo spinnerooski thing. I'm not running with no bulls.
Not at all.
All right. And last but not least, bigger mistake. Here we go. Someone was driving in a taxi cab, then got a gun pulled on them, but the police were like right behind them.
Give me everything you got, man. This is a robbery, man.
Right, hey.
Give me all your money, man.
Man, I don't.
Give me everything you got. Give me it now.
All right.
I need it now.
All right.
We can make this the easy way, or we can make this the hard way, man.
Everything I got, man.
Keep your hand where I can see him.
I just started.
What else you got?
I just
Let me see your wallet. Let me see your.
I don't have anything in my wallet.
We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man. Let me see your wallet and let me see your phone. I need it all right now. If you don't want to die, man.
Okay. Okay.
Give it all to me now.
Okay. Okay. I don't have anything in my wallet.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just give me everything you got.
Sir, I don't have anything in my wallet. I don't
Give
carry
me your
it.
wallet and your phone. I need your wallet.
No, please don't give me my phone. I need that for my. There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us. Get out. Get out. Lifesaver! Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe it!
Like the cop was right behind him the whole time. The cop was parked right behind him the whole time.
You know what? I changed my mind. That right there is the type of man who gives his mom extra money so she can pay her tithes and offerings. Yeah. Give me your mom that money because God will bless you if you do. That was a blessing. However, I didn't like though that this man got out the car crying like that. Like you're trying to get this man put in jail for a very long time.
He should be. What do you mean? He had a gun pointed to his head, Dax.
I get it, but like you really got out that car like, oh my God, I thought he was gonna kill me. Like
he was so dumb to be like right behind. Like cop was like, look behind you, idiot. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but the way the cop approached that whole situation, like that guy could have blew my head off the way you like just walked up on him though.
Yes.
Like you're lucky that he just got out the car and gave up. Because he really could have like took that man out first, like, oh well, it's over.
So I don't. We didn't see what the cop. Maybe the cop had his hands drawn, his arms drawn as well. So I mean, we don't know. But with the cop, you know, maybe the cop was actually pointing a gun at the person. I don't know, but he saw he should have saw the whole thing, seen the whole thing happening. And,
that's crazy.
Crazy. All right, bigger mistake. This is contestant number 2. This person had ants in his yard, so he tried a trick. You put gas from your propane tank into the ground, and then you light it on fire and burn the ants out, right? So here's how that went. Here's how that went. Here we go. Got the match. He already put the gas in, striking the match. The dog's over there in the corner. He's going to put the match in the hole. Going to wait for it. Okay, then nothing happened. I don't think they're burned out yet. And that worked. Oh! As a homeowner, Ty, how devastated would you be?
Listen,
ooh,
that
whole yard is done.
Down. Do it again.
Ooh. That whole yard.
I bet them ants is gone though.
You know
them ants is blown to smithereens.
You know what's crazy about that? Them ants probably still ain't going.
Them ants looking at him like, damn, he tore that yard up.
Them ants like, damn, he tore the top of your yard up.
Bigger mistake, the yard or the guy who's going to prison for like probably 10 years?
Definitely the idiot going to prison. The yard is
sure.
You're just an idiot.
That's a backyard. We ain't even got to go back there.
I know, because your dad do all that work and don't sit back there but once.
All right, time for that was Jason and Company. Sorry for the extremely long edition. Time for Dex's BS report. Dex's BS report.
Oh,
I told you I ain't had no
this is Dex's BS report. What you got that up there for? Like, let's just go ahead.
I thought you was introducing. I'm waiting for you to introduce something. I don't know.
Dex's BS report. I tell 3 stories. You lazy today. 2 of these stories. 2 of these stories is true. 1 of these stories is a lie. It's up to you guys here and this guy here. You guys in the comments and these guys here on the show to let me know what's true and what's a lie. All right. So in Delaware, if you are sending nudes to people, specifically on Bumble, it's going to cost you one. If you are caught sending nudes, unsolicited nudes to a person in Delaware, you'll get paid. You get charged a $500 fine, and you risk up to a 1 year in prison. And there's a new law that's signed into place in Delaware, specifically with the social media app Bumble. There's a jury who has awarded a person $450,000 because they declined an office birthday party. So the person that, they said I don't really want to go to the office birthday party. And their boss repeatedly attacked them, supervisor repeatedly attacked them, said that he stole their coworkers' joy and that he was being a little girl, according to the lawsuit. Well, he won that lawsuit for discrimination and was awarded $450,000. Speaking of being awarded money, there was a university professor who was awarded $400,000 after the university punished him for not using transgender students' proper pronouns. The student was in the class, and then he called the student a sir. And the student after class told him, hey, I think that just to let you know, this is not what I identify as. So I would prefer you not to do that. The person said, well, if I called you that, what you think you identify as, that will go against my Christian beliefs. All right, guys. So what's true? What is a lie?
Mm-hmm.
It's sad that this world is so ridiculous that you can be like, oh, I don't know. It all could be true.
Number 2.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was unmuted. I think the last one is false. I can understand that the person would get fired, but I don't think anyone would get any money for that. So the last one I'm going with is false.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with 2 being false.
Oh yes, I love that. Both of you guys are totally wrong in these situations. Those are 2 true stories. True stories. The false story is that if you send unsolicited news through Bumble in Delaware, you'll get charged $500. No, it's actually Virginia. If you send unsolicited nudes, you will be fined. All right, guys. That has been Dex's BS report for the week. Time for seats.
All right, time for seats. Ty, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right. So this is the time that we do our seats. If you have someone who just needs to be sat down, please walk them down the aisle and give them an empty seat. Jason, do you have a seat this week?
I do not.
Dex, I'm gonna let you go last. I have a real quick seat.
Okay. Mine may not be that good, but it deserves to be a seat though.
It's good.
So my seat goes to this woman in the grocery store. So I had these waters, and so instead of taking, they were like individuals. And so instead of putting them all up there, because I had 6 of them, I just put 1 up there and tell the person oh, I have 6 of these. I do it all the time, and everyone does. So she's behind me. I'm listening to music with my headphones, and she starts waving me down. She was like, "Sir, you have all those waters down there. You forgot to put them up there."
Ooh.
And I'm looking at her. I'm excuse me? She's like, "You got all them waters down there. You didn't put them up on the thing." I'm like, "No, I have them there intentionally." And she goes, "Oh, because my sister works at Walmart and she taught me to look at people's carts." Because I'm like,
girl.
I'm like, "If suppose I was stealing them, why is that your problem?"
Wait, Todd, this is another customer?
Another customer.
Oh, you were
wow. The person behind me. Why are you all in my cart, minding my cart and minding my business?
The grocery store.
All in their business.
Yeah, telling me that your sister trained you to look at people's carts because she works at Walmart. Okay, so people stealing at Walmart. You trying to say I'm stealing water, so if I'm stealing, you telling?
You snitching.
Reporter. Mandated reporter.
And you're dumb as shit because everyone does that. I'm not going to sit there and load up 12 individual waters where I can say, here's 1, I have 12. How stupid is that? Anyway, so
excuse me. He's still.
Yeah, like he's still.
Did you got that extra water bottle in there? I'm aware.
Like, I know it's there. Anyway, so she definitely needs to see. I was like, oh, I can't wait. The first thing I thought to myself was, I can't wait to get on Bro Talk to see this bitch.
Oh my goodness.
God, it was like totally ridiculous. I was really annoyed. And you interrupted me because I'm like listening to music, like chilling. Like, don't talk to strangers. Like, that's the less you learn. Because I could be crazy.
Good point.
Anyway, Dex, you have your seat?
Okay, so yes. Okay, so I work from home, right? So I'm sitting at home working. I'm working. I be working, boy. So I was in here working, and I knew I had some equipment coming from work today. So I'm just like, okay, like I'll listen out for the people, whatever. So I hear somebody coming up the steps or whatever, and I have a neighbor. I live in an apartment, so I have a neighbor. So I'm like, oh, it could be them. So they knock on the door. So I open the door. It's this woman, y'all. She's a heavier set woman, sweating bullets. She's like, actually, it's even cold outside. She's like, okay, are you Dexter? It's like, yes. She's like, I got some packages for you. I was like, okay. And I grabbed the 3 that she had. And she's like, I got some more in the car. So I'm sitting down or whatever. I go back to like, whatever. So she comes back up and I hear this woman huffing and puffing. I'm like, oh my God. So she comes up in these big boxes. So I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and help you. I'm gonna go out there and help you. So I'm wearing like my t-shirt and I'm wearing like pajama pants, right? So I walk out there, whatever. I lean over to pick up one of the boxes. She walks downstairs to get the other one. Yo, I look down and my dick was hanging out of the pants. It was just sitting there. And I swear I was like, wait a second. Oh my God, y'all. I was like, Dexter, how did you find those? I was like, I wonder if she saw it. I was so mortified. Oh, I was so goddamn embarrassed, y'all.
Did you say anything about it?
I ain't never seen nobody move that fast in their life. That woman was so out of breath, and she got down them steps so fast. And like, it's like a stairwell, but then you have to like walk to the other side. I know she saw something because she walked the other way and went out the door. I'm getting Me Too'd. It's over for me. I'm going to be Me Too'd by the FedEx lady. Like, oh man, I was mortified. My face was red.
She gonna throw your packages up there with a slingshot. She's coming nowhere near.
His nasty ass.
I ring the doorbell. He gonna show up with his dick all out.
Oh, they wore you out over there.
I was trying to help, but when I leaned down and lifted back up, I said, oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Word to the wise. If you're gonna be working from home, you got to put some clothes on.
They put some damn drawers on.
Right.
Like, there's no reason not to have no drawers.
It was like them pajama pants that have this nice little slit for breathing.
The pajama pants should be inviting. No, you're right. No, you're right.
So I apologize, Miss FedEx lady.
You just leave her like next time you order something, just leave like some flowers outside for her.
This coming from the same guy who was going on and on about the red light special earlier in the show.
I'm a freaking boy.
Tipping and dipping. Literally.
You see me. Fill that bag up.
That's we're retitling this episode. Fill that bag up. That's what we're retitling this. Fill this bag up. All right. Anything else that you want to say? I think we're done with the show today.
Oh no, we got to be done.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
He'll be back in early May. He's going to take a couple of weeks off to, I guess, get into shape so that he can defend our country. Wish him the best of luck. I think he got pissy drunk tonight and just passed out. So best of luck to him in his future endeavors. But tomorrow might be rough for him. Check out Culture Check on Saturday. I'm gonna try to get Dex on this week. We'll see if he has the time to join me.
Please wear pants,
but if not, we may be talking about a new series coming to HBO in the same vein as The Wire. It's called We Own That City. So we'll see if I'll be able to get the interview with that guy because he's kind of tripping right now, but we'll see if he agrees to interview. If he does, you'll hear it on Power 104.7 Culture Check, 10 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. Dex, anything to say?
No, just check me out on Patty and the Millennials and Mina's House podcast. We have really good episodes this week. Wherever you listen to podcasts. Thank you guys like a ton for watching this episode of Bro Talk Live. We really appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. All right, Ty, we good?
Yeah, you good. You know, I never had nothing to say. See y'all.
I knew if I didn't include you, you would have something to say. So that's why I put you in there. Dex, you see it? You see it? All right, for Dex, for Ty, for Bill, this has been another edition of Bro Talk. We will see you guys next week. Jason, we are out.